Brownsville is starting a new digital era as Fiber BTX prepares to provide internet services to the city. The proposed Greater Brownsville Municipal Development District is headed to the ballot on May 4th. And preparing Brownsville's youth for the future, the city's Economic Development Agency hosts a rally in the Valley to connect employers and students. Your Brownsville TV News begins right now. Good day, Brownsville. I'm Graciela Salazar, and welcome to this edition of Brownsville TV News. We are coming to you from the CMD complex in downtown Brownsville. So glad to have you with us today. Our top story: as Brownsville steps into the future of internet technology, work continues on the Fiber BTX project. A recent ribbon-cutting ceremony at the new demonstration center introduced community members to what Fiber will bring to local residents and businesses. BTV News reporter Albert Guzman has more.
As work continues by Fiber BTX, a ribbon-cutting ceremony was recently held at its demo center, where community members learned more about Fiber BTX and what it will offer to Brownsville residents and businesses. Brownsville Mayor John Cowan Jr. attended the ceremony, saying it was a landmark day for Brownsville.
And it allows us to level the playing field from a regional perspective, from a state, and from a national perspective. So I think it's going to open up so many more opportunities for our residents and for our businesses. As
a business owner, Cowan said having reliable internet service is necessary, especially in locations where internet service is not currently available.
I have locations in Brownsville that don't have internet access. I have to use antennas to connect to my main office. And I think that creates issues when it comes to reliability. If the wind blows too hard, I lose internet and my customers are impacted. That also prevents growth in that area that doesn't have internet, right?
City Manager Helen Ramirez said Fiber BTX will be a significant advancement for Brownsville.
So the way it's being built out is about 48 inches below ground. So if we do have any, windstorm or any kind of tropical storm, that we will still have redundant fiber connectivity that will keep our community safe and able to, have commerce.
Lindsay Miller, the Chief Business Officer for Fiber, said fiber optics are the most robust broadband service available today. The installation of the fiber network continues, and employees are working as fast as they can on the project.
And hope to have service available via last mile really in the foreseeable future, and we will be having big announcements when that time comes as well.
To find out more about BTX Fiber and when it will be available in your area, visit lit-fiber.com. For BTV News, I'm Adalberto Guzman.
To learn more on when Fiber BTX services will be available in your area, visit the website on your screen or scan the QR code. Fiber BTX ribbon cutting at their demo center was part of Cyber Week, a week-long series of educational and informational seminars hosted by the City of Brownsville. BTV News reporter Monica Llanes has the details.
Cyber Week incorporated a range of activities and topics to educate and engage the community and businesses. IT Director for the City of Brownsville, Jorge Cárdenas, hosted the first round of seminars. The Communications and Marketing Complex was packed with business owners and IT specialists wanting to hear what the City of Brownsville and its partner CrowdStrike had in place to protect their clients' information better.
I think it's to educate the community, the businesses, the ISDs, the cities, the counties, about the partnership that Brownsville has done with CrowdStrike, and where it's not just about technology, but it's about the people, the process, and cybersecurity as a whole.
So the technology is increasing, more businesses are coming to town, so we need to be prepared for that growth. It is important that we understand where we're going. Our goal is to make Brownsville a smart city.
1, 2, 3. The week continued with the ribbon cutting of the Fiber Demo Center. Everyone in attendance had the chance to admire the building that will bring residents internet services and visit if they have any questions about their connectivity. City Manager Helen Ramirez also held a panel discussion where attendees learned about what Lit Fiber has done for other communities and the advances it will bring to Brownsville residents and businesses.
So we'll go from one of the least connected cities to one of the best connected cities for our size. And with SpaceX here, the LNGs, the Port of Brownsville, downtown Brownsville, and how we're growing, it's a perfect timing to really accelerate the economic development, quality life, and community development in our city.
Through our presentation, we'll guide you.
Concluding the week was the Chamber of Commerce with their presentation for the public and entrepreneurs who want to grow through effective marketing strategies. People in attendance learned about branding, defining their audience, converting customers, and building loyalty.
Our responsibility is to continue to create platforms to continue to have the business grow and prosper. Allowing this type of educational platforms allow these businesses to tap into resources and tools to better protect their business or financials and make sure that these businesses continue to be in business for many, many years.
For BTV, I'm Monica Llanas.
This committee, there are volunteers. You'll see them out everywhere.
The BTX Fiber Network and Cybersecurity Week was hosted at both the CMD CVB complex and the new Lit Fiber BTX Demo Center in downtown Brownsville. We turn now to continue coverage on the proposed capital recovery fee. This fee supports the development of new streets in neighborhoods in Brownsville, and it funds road repairs and expansions. Brownsville City Commission will discuss the capital recovery fee at their April 16 meeting. Exemptions may be available for nearly complete residential projects, long-standing businesses, and developments in historic areas. Ensuring new construction helps fund necessary infrastructure without overburdening taxpayers. With a special election coming on Saturday, May 4th, a proposition on the ballot to create the Greater Brownsville Municipal Development District will be voted on by residents. The proposition is designed to fund economic development projects, infrastructure, and quality of life initiatives in Brownsville. Hear more on our Leadership Lens report.
Another big initiative that we have at the City Commission is the implementation of a Municipal Development District, which is an MDD. It is a different type of economic development tool that the city can use to do economic development and quality of life projects, right? But in order to do that, we need to reorganize our current economic development structure. This will be on the ballot in May 4th on a special election, but basically it will, we will have to dissolve our two economic development entities, the Greater Brownsville Incentives Corporation and the Brownsville Community Improvement Corporation, and combine into one entity called the Municipal Development District. This will allow us to access more sales tax revenue from our ETJ, which we currently do not get, to do more economic development and quality of life projects. The idea also is we're not going to get rid of any staff from both entities. We'll just combine them. We'll streamline that economic development operation, and we'll have more funding available to do more projects. So I think it helps us accelerate investment in the things that we need to be investing in, you know, such as our parks and our trails. We have a lot of deferred investment there, and the idea is we want to allocate 50% towards quality of life going forward. So I think when you combine those two budgets, it's over $15 million a year, and you can have a huge impact doing that, right? And I think that it's the right way to go. I think that's most cities are going towards this model, and I think this is an important initiative. Again, there's a QR code if you want to learn more about it, and I encourage you to learn more and get out on May 4th to vote on this.
To learn more about Brownsville's proposed Municipal Development District, visit brownsvillemdd.com. Get the facts about Proposition A and B, which are on the ballot this May 4th election. The City of Brownsville will host the One City Information Fair, which is designed to connect residents with city staff and services offered to the community. The event will take place on Thursday, May 16, 2024 at the Brownsville Event Center. Representatives from all City of Brownsville departments will be on hand to educate and inform the public on services available to the community. Those who attend can interact with Brownsville Police Department, library services, public safety, recreational opportunities, and other city departments. The event is free and open to the public. The One City Information Fair will be held from 5:30 to 9:30 p.m. Did you know the City of Brownsville has an emergency alert system? This system allows us to notify you promptly in case of emergencies or significant events that may affect your safety and daily life. This system uses various communication channels, including text message, email, pager, and voicemail to ensure residents receive timely information based on their preferred method of communication.
There's also for tropical storm, any type of a hurricane that's coming to Brownsville, any type of severe weather, which would be raining, hail, a thunderstorm. We do update and we do send those out through this alert system. And the alert system can also be either through email or through text, or they can receive both email and text. And they can also receive a phone call. So the resident will be able to pick what type of notification they'd like to receive at the moment.
The system is also designed to provide updates on significant non-emergency incidents that may impact the daily lives of residents, such as disruptions in transportation or ongoing police or fire activity. These alerts are provided free of charge. However, standard text messaging rates and other charges may apply. More information on how to sign up for these alerts can be found on the City of Brownsville's website at www.brownsvilletx.gov. In other news, the Greater Brownsville Incentives Corporation hosted its third annual Rally in the Valley. The event brought employers and high school students together to benefit from each other's knowledge and interests to shape a better Brownsville. BTV News reporter Roland Olvera has more.
GBIC's third annual Rally in the Valley was in full swing. This event brings together employers and students from across the city to explore job opportunities. High school students had the chance to meet with different employers, learn about the careers of the future, and interview with employers to possibly obtain an internship.
This is a great opportunity for us high schoolers to explore new opportunities here and see how good our city is growing every day.
Students heard from city officials who encouraged them to be bigger and brighter futures.
There's more investment, more opportunity. We just got to make sure our young people are aware of those opportunities and that they have the skills needed to attract those investments.
There's over 300 students here, from private schools to public school, mostly BISD, and just the fact that we can partner them with companies for possible internships and even with the City of Brownsville.
Employers from different paths, including technology, healthcare, and manufacturing, were on hand to connect with the students. Mock interviews, headshots, and talks about professional attire were provided to the students to better their understanding of the workforce.
Knowing that Brownsville always getting more new opportunities every day, and I feel like the City of Brownsville is just always bringing new ideas and help the city to grow and stand out more and more.
For BTV, I'm Roland Olvera.
The annual event is attended by hundreds of local students from both public and private schools. On the subject of education, it's time for college students to think about summer classes. For those planning to take a short break over the summer months and attend school, we have important dates and reminders for you. Here's BTV Laura B. Martinez with this edition of our Community Connection.
Welcome to this BTV News community segment. We know how important getting an education is. Joining us today is Judy Moreno. She's Executive Director of Strategic Enrollment at TSC. She's going to talk to us about this summer classes available at the college. Thank you, Judy, for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, let's talk about summer classes. They're going to begin. Tell us, when does summer classes begin at TSC?
So we're really excited because our summer classes start on June 3rd for the first summer session. And so the last day to register for those would be May 31st. And then we have a second summer session for those that weren't able to catch a class during June. That's going to start on July 8th. And the last day to register for those classes would be July 5th. And we are already registering for those, so even though in their minds people are thinking, oh, they start in June, they can already start getting registered and get all their documents ready for that.
Okay, and just who can sign up for summer classes?
So anybody. That's the great thing about getting a start with the community college or coming in during the summers.
And is financial aid available for summer classes?
It is, and that's the really important part that our students need to know, that we do have the financial aid application, and if they haven't completed it, we can definitely assist them with that. But there, for those who qualify, there can be financial assistance to help them.
Okay, anything you want to add that maybe we didn't answer? Anything that you think the students should know who are interested in going to summer school at TSC?
I definitely just encourage them to reach out. Now is the time to ask. And I would like to invite everybody, the community, on May 4th, we are going to have a registration event at our iTech campus.
And can you give us a website where they can find out more information?
Yes, of course. That would be our main website, tsc.edu/register. They can also give us a call at 956-295-3600, and there's always somebody there to answer their call.
Okay, so you heard it here, people. Summer classes, TSC, you don't want to miss. Thank you for joining us for this BTV News Community segment.
In SpaceX news, the aerospace company is gearing up for its fourth Starship takeoff at Boca Chica Beach. CEO Elon Musk announced plans to send their fourth rocket into space in early May on his social media. He also stated he wants to aim for at least 6 missions in 2024. The last test flight in March marked Starship's most successful test to date, although it ended with the rocket lost, an outcome SpaceX anticipated. The company is prepared with additional rockets for future launches. We will keep you updated on these developments. As we head into the summer months, Brownsville is getting ready for the Games of Texas this July. The amateur athletic competition will have more games to offer this year. Here with more is BTV News reporter Jennifer Galvan.
The City of Brownsville is preparing for Games of Texas Brownsville 2024. The Parks and Recreation Department is signing up volunteers and athletes to participate in what is to be an exciting and fun sporting event in Brownsville.
Last year we had 11 sports, and so this year we thought we didn't have enough, so we're adding 4 more sports. We're adding volleyball, sand volleyball, kickball, and baseball. So we'll have a total of 16 sports available in 10 different venues around the city.
The sporting events will take place at the Brownsville Sports Park, the Brownsville Golf Center, the Event Center, and Veterans High School, just to name a few. Officials hope to register 8,000 athletes for this year's Games of Texas Brownsville.
We need a lot of volunteers to help us put this event together, and so we're out here trying to get support from our community by getting volunteers to help us during the Games of Texas. And then you can also help by sponsoring. If you own a business or if you manage a business, we can take sponsorships as well. And then just to come out and support and watch the games.
To sign up as a volunteer or sponsor, visit the Games of Texas website at gamesoftexas.com.
Remember, the event kicks off July 25th and runs through the 28th. For those interested in participating or volunteering, head over to the Games of Texas website at gamesoftexas.com. If you're ready to enjoy some time with your family or friends, Brownsville's Dean Porter Park has a new attraction you may want to enjoy. The Multicultural District just celebrated Amelia Earhart with the unveiling of a bronze sculpture. It features the aviation pioneer seated on a bench. The Dean Porter Park Renovation Inc. Committee hopes to raise awareness of Earhart's ties to Brownsville.
Amelia Earhart has ties to the city. This is where she first received her commercial pilot's license, and she went on to do so many great things which inspired women in aviation, women in general, but also set so many records in the field of aviation. And Brownsville is a city that's steeped in history, for so many reasons, and it's important that we never forget those huge historical aspects that are part of our identity and who we are.
She was also a proponent for women, and to have women who could do anything if they were given the opportunity.
The pilot attended the opening of the Brownsville Airport back in 1929. She also received her pilot's license in 1929 in Brownsville. You can see the statue and sit with her at Dean Porter Park. In feature news, a group of U.S. Customs and Border Protection officers and Border Patrol agents are hitting the airwaves. They are making a name for themselves in the music business. BTV News reporter Laura B. Martinez has their story.
When they are not helping secure the nation's border, you will find this group of men performing at festivities such as Char Days and Border Fest. The conjunto group Los Federales is made up of 8 U.S. Customs and Border Protection officers and Border Patrol agents who have created a bond with the South Texas community through the music they play. Manuel Maldonado, the lead singer and accordion player in the band, said the group formed about 13 years ago after one of his bosses asked if he could get a group of guys together to perform during Hispanic Heritage Month for employees.
So we got together and lo and behold, we started continuing, as far as we got together, we played a couple of songs there. We were able to integrate not only Customs, but also Border Patrol. It was a good story and it has been a good story. We've been out for, like I said, 13 years.
Before they knew it, the group's popularity started to grow and they began to perform at schools, festivals, and appearing in parades. And now, one of their songs is now being played on the radio.
So it's been really, really good. The band did start, and like I said, we're all professional. We're all agents and officers with the federal government, and it's been a really, really good opportunity to share. And the biggest thing is to make us humanize, not only when we're in uniform, but when we're in plain clothes like this.
The group recently recorded their first original song titled El Sacrificio, which was written by band member Joseph Flores, who said the song is dedicated to all law enforcement officers.
And the song basically just talks about us being away from our family, right? They miss us, they love us, we wish we could hug you, we wish we could kiss you. However, because we have to be out here, I know that my family is sleeping in peace at home.
Flores was a member of the conjunto group Grupo Signo before he decided to leave the group and become a Border Patrol agent. Amador Carvajal, a retired Border Patrol agent, continues to play with Los Federales and said being a member of the group gives the public a different view of the federal agents.
It gives the public another view of what Border Patrol and OFO is, where they always see us like arresting people or talking to people, and now they see us in the band and they see that we are like everybody else. We're human, just that our job is our job and we still enjoy, playing and being like everybody else.
For BTV, I'm Laura B. Martinez.
Very good.
Los Federales recently participated in the 2024 Char Days Parade. And finally, if you're looking to take a step into your Hollywood professional career, then Brownsville's Midian Motion event may be just what you need. BTV News reporter Jennifer Galvan has this story.
Thank you, Graciela. Today we are here with Daniela Lopez Valdez from Midi Cultural District, and we're here to talk about the Midi in Motion. Thank you for being here with us today.
Thank you for having me. I'm super excited to be here.
And so the Midi in Motion, tell us a little bit about that for the people who don't know what it is.
So this is our second annual Midi in Motion, and it's a dynamic arts festival. And we're really excited because we basically are bringing talent from Hollywood in the film industry and in the arts industry. So we have everybody from film producers, talent agents, actors. We're really excited that we have that connection with RJ Midi because he's really helped us bring some of his connections and talents here. And what we do is we give workshops to the community free of cost in the industry.
How is the Midi Cultural District, impacting the community with these special events?
I think what's really important about the Midi Cultural District is we are the city's cultural district. So we promote the arts and culture and the history of our community, and we make sure that our community feels a part of it, and that not only that we are bringing this amazing talent to them, but we're improving the quality of life, because a lot of these the access of these producers, these talent agents, isn't always brought to us, and we're literally bringing Hollywood to Brownsville.
Well, thank you so much for being here with us. Thank you, and back to you, Graciela.
Before we go, here are some events you and your family can enjoy in Brownsville. Thank you for the privilege of your time. I'm Graciela Salazar, and we'll see you next time.